Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to convert one of these old Coleman white gas stoves into a propane stove using that. Alright, welcome back. I wanted to do this today because a couple days ago, Prepared to Thrive put out a video on converting his stove to gas. And I remembered that I had one of these. I got this for free from a free cycle group. And that's basically a group where you have stuff you no longer want, so you offer to give it away instead of throwing it away. And it worked with the regular gas tank. This is a fairly older stove too. I'm guessing 50s or 60s. It's in really nice shape. And it worked pretty well with the white gas, but I always know the flame was really, really low. Well, I took apart the burners, and I took apart this and cleaned everything out, and there was really nothing in there that was all that bad. Then I found out, when I took it out the other day, that it had a hairline crack here on the bottom of the generator. And when I went to go look at it and turn it, it just broke right off. Now the problem with that is I could buy a new one, but since this is an older stove, they want like 40 to 50 bucks for it. What I'm going to do eventually is reach in here, and where it cracked off, I don't know if you can see it in there, where it cracked off, I'm going to try to get that out and just buy a new generator instead of buying the whole new part, because the whole new, every fixture here is like about 40 to 50 bucks. So I'm going to go and do that, and I'm eventually going to use it with white gas, because I like using the white gas. But me being a prepper, I hate when things aren't ready to go at a moment's notice. So he put out his video literally 20 minutes after I discovered the crack in my stove, and I was like, wow, that's a really neat thing. So it comes from Sport. They're around 11 bucks. Comes in this little container here, and it fits in right where your old gas tube used to fit in. Your gas air stove used to fit in. Comes with a little spring here. Spring just connects to up there, and you screw on your 1 pound container of gas, propane. So we're going to do that. Let me get that out and do it outside. Makes it a little bit easier to do when it's not in there. And screw it in there. Now I know some people said that, the white gas burns at a little bit of a lower temperature and it won't melt things, and the propane burns a little high. That's probably true if you have one of the newer, less well-made stoves. These older ones are built like tanks. I took these burners apart. An interesting side note, if you ever do decide to take your burners apart, you'll notice one burner is bigger than the other. The larger burner goes on your primary piece here. This piece here is bigger than this piece here. Smaller one goes on your secondary. So, we got it all in there. And we're going to hook that up. And this really just keeps it so it's pushed right in there flush. And I'm going to get my lighter, which I should have had ready before. There we go. I'm going to turn this on. There we go. And start up the secondary. I should probably do it this way. I don't know if that's going to go yet. Need a little more. Jeez. Here we go. And there's your secondary. So it will work with propane now until I can come across another generator or fix this one. And at least I have a working stove. So it's good for secondary fuel if white gas gets hard to get for some reason. It's also good with being able to replace a broken part like this. If you don't have the money to spend on buying a more expensive part, let me turn that off. You can get something like that for 11 bucks, and you can at least have a working stove. So anyway, that's it for today. That's the Sport propane converter. I'll put a link down in the description below. And that should help getting your old stoves back up and running. I know some of them, you just don't want to spend the money on something you got for free. So I'm going to work on getting this part fixed. I know some of them probably are a little cheaper to fix, but these older ones only have certain places that have the parts for them. So it's a little bit harder to hunt them down, and they're going to be a little more expensive. So anyway, that's my solution for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon.